Well, LeBron James said when he arrived at the Q tonight, there was a headband in his locker room, so he figured it was time to break it back out. And like Superman put his cape back on, LeBron delivered another superhuman effort with 33 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists tonight. And the Cavs beat the Chicago Bulls to even the series at 1 game apiece. Hi again, my name is Jason Lloyd, Cavaliers beat writer for the Akron Beacon Journal, Ohio.com. Joined with Marla Ridenour. And Marla, tonight I guess was a complete reversal of what we saw in Game 1.
Yes, it was such a 180 that they were. It was 13-2 again. It was all like everything was flipped. Their energy was flipped, their rebounding. Even got things that didn't show up in the box score. I thought Mozgov was an animal at the beginning too. It wasn't just LeBron, but James was the James that I've been wanting to see. He set the place on fire tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned Timo, and I'll get into more of him on final thoughts. The Cavs really kind of went back to their traditional pick-and-roll schemes tonight, and I think it made a big difference. Inserting Tristan in the starting lineup, putting LeBron back on the wing, it allowed them to do the things that they've done all season rather than some of the experiments that obviously didn't work in Game 1. Made a huge difference tonight at both ends. The Bulls players and coaches were saying that the Cavs were so aggressive, they set the tone from the start, and that's really what they needed to do. But, Tristan, I thought tonight was huge. 12 rebounds. You wonder when you put Tristan next to Timo how that's going to work offensively with the spacing, but tonight they look great together.
Yeah, I guess I was a little worried about Tristan because I kept thinking it was going to be Sean Marion taking that spot. But, you wonder, is Tristan going to be the same guy, when he's not the sixth man? But I thought he was phenomenal. He looked like he could do anything they ask.
I said all year Mike Miller was going to win him a playoff game. I had the wrong Heat teammate. James Jones came up huge tonight. I think he had 17 points off the bench. Really stroking the three. Really, I think, kind of provided what they were missing with Kevin Love. And the other guy, I guess, that really stuck out to me was Iman Shumpert. We'll have to wait and see on the groin injury how that turns out. But Iman, thus far, looks like Iman of old in New York with the way he's playing in the playoffs.
Yeah, I guess I was most impressed with Jones because even though the game was really over, 5 minutes in, when they did cut it down with that 14-0 run, LeBron made a layup and then Jones had 2 huge threes. I thought it really came through in the clutch. It might have been a better run by the Bulls if they hadn't gotten it going there. So I was impressed with both those guys.
J.R. Smith's back for Game 3. We'll be interested to see how the lineup shakes out. Iman have to get an update on the groin. He believes he'll be able to go. David Blatt sounded a little bit more pessimistic post-game. If they're both healthy, it's going to be an interesting decision to see who starts at shooting guard in Game 3 in Chicago. We'll talk to you then.